Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to Harold Halibut, where we have 4 days left in our relaunch window. Let's see what's going on.
Ah, hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great. So they're nearly done?
Yes, we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Yes. But that's not to say I won't miss this place. It had a certain watery charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old. My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Yeah. It was nice to be outside of the fedora in the cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking of.
Indeed. I'd like to see the sky. But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the Flimmerlim? I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Wii U. I'll miss it all. But this is our path, right?
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. Do you think we will?
I'm not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
True. True.
Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
Not really, no.
Well, no point putting it off. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And Harold,
Yeah?
you'll miss Wiu, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
Alright. Yeah, say goodbye to Wii U. Thought so. Let's go do that. So, I wonder if this is going to be the final episode of this series then. Wii U's probably in the cave, right? So, Central Station.
All water. Moving people every day.
And then the Flamulum
All water. We get you where
cave
you're
from
going.
there.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
I guess, has everybody else packed up already? There's nobody here to say goodbye to. Has everybody, like, congregated somewhere? Let's look around.
Hey there.
Hello, Harold. Enjoying the atmosphere?
Sure. Very normal and nice. What are you up to?
Just on my way to water some moss. You want to join?
Oh, thank you. But I can't. I'm leaving, actually.
That's okay. Have a nice time.
Okay, I feel like they didn't really get Harold's meaning though. That he'll be leaving, like, permanently.
Tita chick.
Hi, I'm just going to the Maagaraha.
Oh, lovely. Is it good right now?
I will know when I get there.
I'm gonna miss it.
It's okay. I think it will still be there for a while.
No, I mean, when I leave.
Huh? Yes, silly. You can't be in two places at once. See you there soon, maybe.
Yeah, enjoy it. See ya.
Yeah, they don't really get it, do they? It's okay though. I mean, this is more for Harold than for them anyway, I think.
Hi.
Hey there. How's Caragal?
I'm getting the hang of it. How's yours?
Good. It's jelly time.
Oh, cool. Any new ones recently?
I'm working on one, actually.
Okay, so how are they actually made?
Come on, I'll show you.
I'd love to see. But I'm pretty much about to leave.
Oh, anywhere nice?
Maybe. Good luck with your jelly.
Thanks. Have fun with your next place.
Aww. This is so nice, even though they don't really seem to be getting it. Nobody here? Yeah, just one last look around this beautiful cave. It is really beautiful.
Wii
Hey, Howl. How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, and just, yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also maybe not. At least not in my lifetime, you know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wii.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wii if you hadn't helped me get better. Everything has changed since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidamo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you go with the tide or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
Wii, the Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howl.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simbo. We'll always have it.
Thanks, Wii. We will.
Aww.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Wii. And you.
It is really nice here. I hope this music isn't copyright protected. If it is, I'll have to mute it from the video. So if you don't hear any music during this cutscene, then that means that it was copyright protected and I had to mute it. We get to see everybody one last time. Yeah, it has been a pretty life-changing experience for Harold. Befriending Wii and getting to know the family, finding this place. I wonder if the game is going to end once the relaunch is complete. Or, I guess we'll see what happens once, Fedora gets relaunched. I mean, maybe the game will end there and maybe it won't. Maybe we'll get to see part of the space journey. This is a very long cutscene. And yeah, there is a song playing during it. So, if you don't hear music during this cutscene, that means that, as I said, it was copyright protected and I had to mute it, remove it from the video. I hope I do get to keep it though. It kind of adds to the atmosphere. Harold?
Wii U.
Howell? Shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Oh. You mean...
I want to stay. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but...
No. It's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. And not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your blugalugalagal.
Yeah. Lugalugel Simbo.
Blugalugalagal Simbo.
Aww. I mean, yeah, when you find your place and your tribe, you should attempt to, stick with it. Black screen? What's going on? Oh.
Hey, Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but...
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne, I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I'm staying with Wii U.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you, It's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluilim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better. I'll wish you good tides.
Very funny.
Aw. I think maybe in Harold's shoes, I would have made the same choice. What would you have done? Would you have chosen to stay? Or would you have chosen to leave? This is some very loud music. There they go. And Harold found his home. I love it. Is this the end? I think maybe it is. So yeah, which choice would you have made? I'm very curious to know, so I'd like it if you'd comment below. Would you have stayed? Or would you have gone with the fedora? And yeah, based on what we've learned about Harold during this Let's Play, I think Harold made the right choice for himself. I think he was very much at home with the Flamulum. Aw, buddy. Was that it? Yes. Okay, so I loved this game. Completely, totally, absolutely loved it. And I also found Harold a very relatable, well, at least most of the time, very relatable protagonist. And even when he wasn't all that relatable to me, he was always like sympathetic, you know? Very endearing. He just wanted good things for everybody, but wasn't always like in a position to make those good things happen. And like that was nice to have a protagonist that isn't like all powerful. To have a protagonist who is kind of well, who isn't like majorly responsible for everything, who isn't like, well, I'm sure you know what I mean. Like it was mostly Moreau and Cyrus and Brigitte who did the kind of planning and who were responsible for planning and ideas and stuff. And then Harold was just kind of helping out. So yeah, it felt nice and refreshing in a way to kind of play a person who was just like basically a cog in the machine. Who wasn't, as I said, all powerful and responsible for making everything better. You know? A good person who did what he could. And I also loved the art style. Kind of, sort of, somehow reminiscent of like, what's the word? Wax animation? Is that it? I don't know the term in English. I only know it in Finnish, and I'm like translating it word for word. But I'm sure at least some of you get what I mean. So yeah, I did like the look of the game a lot too. Sometimes it did feel a bit like a runaway train. I didn't really have the time to like let you in on my thoughts and reactions as much as I wanted to, especially in our previous episode where things just kept happening and there wasn't really any like downtime for me to do a lot of talking. Let's see what else. well, there were some puzzles in this game, but they didn't really feel all that puzzly. I mean, they were kind of I didn't really have to like wonder about them too much. So like there was no sense of satisfaction for having solved a puzzle. But then again, I guess this really wasn't that kind of a game. It was more about the story and like enjoying the different environments and getting to know the characters and stuff. The puzzles were more like just tasks that we had to perform instead of puzzles that would have given like a great sense of satisfaction once we'd figured them out. And I did love all the characters too and their little storylines. And Buddy and the letters and Sunny with the cupcakes. Oh, I wonder if we could have gone to see everybody before, before going to the Flumulum Cave. Because after that, we really didn't have the chance. I didn't even think about going to see everybody on Fedora before going to the Flumulum Cave because I was under the impression that Harold would be leaving with them. So I didn't even really think about saying goodbye to them. I wonder if I could have spoken to everybody one last time in this episode. I probably could have. But well, anyway, that was that for this Let's Play. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. And yeah, as I said, I'm very interested in finding out if you had been in Harold's shoes there, would you have chosen to stay with the Flumulum? Or would you have chosen to go with the Fedora? As I said, I personally would have chosen to stay with the Flumulum. I do vibe with them very strongly. And yeah, this is it for this episode and this Let's Play series. Thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.